Hello.
Hi.
What are you guys doing here?
It's about time you jumped on. I've been here since last week.
Hey,
Oh
does anybody
no.
Hey,
anybody know where I can get one of these things repaired?
I have one of those for Ronald Reagan, believe it or not.
Not
The Gipper?
The Gipper was
all he
my
does is
friend,
this.
Brendan's. And he left it in my apartment. Yeah, Tom, that Brendan. He left it in my apartment.
Brendan
Whoa.
McCurdy?
Yeah,
Oh,
well, those many years ago. If he knew that I had it, he would want it back.
wow. He would.
He
Good
would.
old Brendan McCurdy. You guys should have known him. He was a great guy.
He sounds like that sounds like a name of a guy that would have a
He
Ronald
was.
Reagan
He
dummy.
he's the guy who introduced us to Firesign Theater.
Yes,
Oh.
he is.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he is.
And he did a sketch. They used to do sketch comedy sometimes at the school, and he did that sketch with was it what's his
Professor
name?
Helium.
No, Professor Helium was wonderful, but
He was
uh,
high, right? Like really high.
no, Robot Theater. Remember Robot
Oh,
Theater
Mike Beeks. Yeah.
with Michael Beeks? Yeah, right. It was hilarious. It was Robot Theater, and it was the idea was they had this wind up robot, and it was one of the guys, and they would do a play, and the robot would go around the stage and do stuff and in the play, and it was great. It was a short little play, and then it was intermission time, and in the between that and the next performance, a janitor came by and moved everything around by cleaning. So the phone was no longer there, and the chair was no longer there, and all the stuff. But the robot, of course, didn't know that. So now the robot's going to do the play again, put all the furniture. It's been moved. It was how long ago? It was 50 years ago. I still remember that. It was so
That's
fucking
so
good.
funny.
I mean, it was a great idea for two guys that were like 16.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they did that Professor Helium, right?
Yeah.
Oh God, we were doing a concert or something, and one of them came on the stage, and the other one is like, "This is Professor Helium," and he's wearing this army jumpsuit and a red helmet, right? So he's gonna ingest helium and float. So so we, we're doing our thing, and we watched Professor Helium climb up into where the curtains all are up there, so you can't see him anymore. And we had a life-size dummy dressed exactly the same way as him. Okay, Professor Helium, let go. And this thing falls down 30 feet, and then the curtains close. And that was oh, funny shit.
Oh man, I'll tell you, that's a funny.
Yeah, those guys are great. Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah, I know.
Mike is in Florida somewhere, if I'm not mistaken, and Brendan's still up here.
Yeah, good guys.
Anyway, and
How
then-
about you? How would you like to reminisce about people that we don't know?
Well, as you were talking, it reminded me of my friend Mike, his one of his really good friends, Terry, who he would do like prank calls and stuff
Ah.
like that, and then he would end up calling into the radio. And then years later, I went back up to visit, and I found out that he was working at the radio as like the comedy personality now.
Oh,
So it was interesting to watch.
his
He's always been somebody that I've kind of in the back of my head, kind of was like he followed what he wanted to do.
wow.
It was cool.
Remember, Steve? We used to do prank calls all the time, all the time.
But we were particularly annoying.
Yeah,
We-
of course.
we
It was the
would-
days before you could see who was on the phone on the other end. It was all you had to pick up the phone and say hello. So
See, my top hobby for a long time was prank calls, where they call me. Like some funny guy once told me, never waste a wrong number.
oh,
So I had all these, like I would just whoever they were asking for, I was that person.
oh,
So the guy says, "Hey, hey Morty, hey, Manny, how you doing?" Yeah, pretty good. How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun last night, huh? Yeah. Man, you sound kind of different. Yeah, I've got a cold. Uh, but what happened to
And don't ever call me again, man. I
what,
hate your guts.
what happened to your accent?
I'm sleeping with your wife.
Wow.
Oh,
That's the alternate prank call,
yeah.
or it's
we-
that the best knock knock joke ever. I don't know if you know it, Alex. So you started.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
It is the best. It is the best.
That's so funny. Pull my finger. It's so.
That's funny.
we used to have the driver's ed office in the back of the auditorium.
I was telling somebody about that the other day.
And since we were part of the stage crew, we had keys to the auditorium.
Mhm.
So
We
used
lived
to
there.
get
Yeah.
in there. Yeah, we lived there. We'd get in there. We'd sneak in at like 7 o'clock, 7:30 in the morning, and that's when people are they really got their stuff together that early in the morning. And, we
And
used
we'd make phone calls. Yeah.
yeah,
But
We
in
call-
those days, a long distance phone call cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, there was such a thing as a long distance phone call.
Yeah.
So we'd call, Kiev. We'd call Anchorage. Or we'd call any place. We'd pick a thing on the map and just find out how to call them. We'd call, hey, how's the weather? What's going on? And it'd be 2 o'clock in the morning there, but
Oh my God.
doing pranks.
they didn't come any more obnoxious in a in a very sneaky way than him and I.
Yeah, I told you we cleared a bar one time, telling the guy that there was going to be a power outage, just so that we could get to the dartboard.
We cleared a bar one time through our entertainment value.
Oh, that. Yes, we are. We are one of the only musical duo acts I know of that got paid more not to play than to play. We literally did.
That's right.
Look, we can't guarantee how good the show's going to be, but we can guarantee it'll be real clean when everybody's picking up all their stuff to leave.
No, we played there one night and we did really well, but all our people came to see us. So all the regulars at the place were pissed off that they didn't have a place to sit. So they threatened the bartender and said, if those guys are back here tomorrow night, we're not coming back. So we showed up and the bartender said, you guys did really well. You can't play here tonight. I said, but I'll pay you. And I said, no, you won't. You'll pay us double.
Wow.
Because just like the week before, we watched a Marx Brothers movie where they get paid more not to play than to play. And
Yeah. Animal crackers.
yeah.
I mean,
How much if I don't hire you at all? Oh, boss, you couldn't
can't-
afford
you
that.
can't afford it.
we were entertaining. We had somebody come up and tap dance with Tom during a Elton John song.
That's right. That's right. With canes and
Yeah.
thing. Tap dance. And the song was "I Think I'm Gonna Kill Myself," which was
Yeah.
very, 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 very accurate.
Matter of fact, that's exactly what it was.
Wow.
What a bunch of what happened?
What, you see anything different now?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I don't think people have the same oral ability as they used to have way back when. You know.
well, I don't mean about prank phone calls, but why are we? Look at us. Look at us. I mean, you're okay, Alex, but geez, the three of us.
I don't like to look at myself.
I don't like to look at I think I'm one of the few people who stands in front of a mirror with his eyes closed. Literally,
Yeah.
I catch myself doing it all the time.
I just do it with a lot of groaning. I'm like,
I've always been ugly. For Christ's sakes, my father kept the picture of the kid that came with the wallet.
No respect at all.
You've got family photos up there, and they're all just the adverts.
I know I'm ugly. My mother brought me to the Bronx Zoo once, and they thanked her for bringing me back.
I once got lost at the beach, and I told my father, I told the policeman, I can't find my parents. And he says, I can't help you, kid. There's so many good places they can hide. Yeah.
When they kidnapped me, they sent my father a finger. He told him he wanted more proof.
Why are we doing Rodney Dangerfield?
My uncle's dying wish was that I would sit in his lap using the electric chair. God bless Roger, man.
Yeah.
He was just
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Well, here's
boy.
a piece of trivia for you. What's the first movie that Rodney Dangerfield ever appeared in?
the projectionist.
Was it Caddyshack?
No.
No?
Oh,
It was-
I don't know.
It was the.
projectionist.
I've never heard of that, but he was in, without any lines, he was a background player in The Killers by Stanley Kubrick.
Really?
Oh, really?
You ever see that?
I
movie?
have that movie.
Oh, yeah. It's a big,
Yeah.
it's a great film noir.
It's got
So
a great
there's-
shootout scene.
Yeah, so there's a scene in the track where they're
Yeah.
all
They're going to rob it.
the wrestlers there, and they get into a big fight as a distraction.
Right.
And one of the people in the crowd is Rodney Dangerfield.
Huh.
I did not know that.
Completely meaningless and useless trivia. Yeah.
Did you ever do
Well-
a crowd scene, Tom?
Hmm?
Have you ever done a crowd scene?
Done a crowd scene? What do you mean?
You know, appeared
Have you
in-
ever been a crowd?
You know,
Oh, you mean like an extra? No. I did a thing for I was in this South Florida thing called South Beach Tow, which was on TV, which was
oh
South Beach Tow.
toe.
That was the
Yeah.
sequel to South Beach Finger.
They wanted more proof. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was in that. I was actually in an episode of that down here. But no, I don't think I ever was in a crowd scene.
South
Did you
Beach,
write about that for maybe for a school paper or?
like an oral report or anything?
Yeah.
No, I did good oral reports when I was a kid, but they're not easy.
No.
Not easy to do.
I always
I mean,
wished I could find
What's that?
I always wished I could find a way of improving.
Well, there probably is a way.
I don't like that there's so much writing involved in oral reports. You know?
You might be surprised.
Can't
You
stand.
might be surprised. Maybe.
Improve your oral report. He talks good. I'm from the University of Missouri.
Bill's got a problem. Nothing serious.
It's
Just a
erectile
homework
dysfunction.
assignment. He has to prepare a 5-minute oral report.
Bill does not do
But
good
what
oral.
subject will he talk about? There are so
Instead,
many
he's
things
working
that
on an
interest
anal
him.
report.
Baseball,
Oh, but it's got to be
Nature
oral, so I got
photography?
to talk about the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
and stamp collecting.
Yeah, right. I could talk for hours about that.
Maybe you should
Stamp
talk about 4
collecting.
more reasons to kill yourself.
Stamp collecting. Just can't lick that.
Who would have thought, like, 50 years later, somebody misread it
Bill
and
has
now you
a
had
fine
stomp.
stamp collection.
My two favorite colleges,
But
East
before
and
he
Central.
makes up his mind, he'll check the list of points his teacher gave the class.
We hate West.
Let's see. Choose a subject you can get information on. Bill has that. A subject of interest to you.
Bill has that.
Yes. Of interest to the class.
Bill does not have that.
Yes, he thinks so. Limited enough for the time you have?
Bill has none of that.
Yes, Bill feels that stamp collecting is not too broad.
Wow.
What about birds?
He can talk about his foreign stamps
Yeah. The ones that are jealous of our freedoms.
and about his American stamps,
Yeah.
of which he has many different kinds.
But no communist stamps. Because he ain't no red.
Wow, look at
These
them.
are
So
the
that's
medical
settled.
diploma stamps.
And the report isn't due until Monday.
It's got a lot of loose leaves.
But it's due Monday, Bill. I know.
Hey,
Pretty
are we
good,
going to be
huh?
a couple of seamen or what?
Yeah, real good. Have you done your report yet? Not
You just
much
watched
to
me put a
do.
boat together.
I'm going to talk on stamp collecting.
Don't
And I
sit there.
know
My
about
grandfather's
that.
dead.
But you still have to practice it, don't you?
You're so seductive.
Well, okay. I'll go through it. You check me out.
But Bill didn't listen
I've
to
been
young
checking you
Hamburger.
out.
Do you have an outline? You know how Mr. Lawson is about outlines. I don't need one. You'll see.
Here, sit next to the bed next to me, Bill.
And I'll outline some stuff. Oh, that's a come
What's
hither
wrong?
look.
Nothing. I'll start now.
I'm holding my book upside down, that's all.
But Bill was afraid to speak in
I
front
like
of
to
Hamburger.
collect stamps, and well, I have many of them. This album has stamps from many countries. I mean companies that advertise in the paper. I also get a great number of stamps from my uncle, who is an importer.
Bill doesn't seem sure of himself, and he doesn't seem prepared.
I mean a letter from them. He sends me the stamps.
Well, back in Hot 14, we collected stamps out on the
Carl's
battlefield.
not impressed.
We fought in 2 wars of the Civil War before there was a
I certainly intend
stamp.
to keep on collecting stamps. It's a kind of hobby that you never get tired of.
My uncle believed in
You
the
can
Pony
keep
Express.
collecting. Well, you can keep collecting
The
all
horses.
your life.
Now Bill is in the last portion of his report.
I had some United States stamps.
Bill, you're yelling and your hair's too shiny.
See this?
Aren't these interesting?
Yeah, they are.
I hope you can
Those
see them.
stamps.
They're statehood issues. I have quite a few of these.
I'm in a state of
And then I
denial
got
right now.
some. I have some stamps on American authors. Oh no, these are American composers. I have a series on American authors too.
Yeah, he sucks.
As you can see, it's a very nice series. Very pretty and, well, very nice. I think it's fun collecting stamps. I think you'll think it's fun too. And interesting.
I'm going to go do some heroin, Bill.
That wasn't very good, was it, Carl?
It sucked.
I do know a lot about stamp collecting, but it's hard to explain.
Maybe you're trying to do too much. You've got foreign stamps and American stamps, and you mentioned states and famous people.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I supposed to get out of it?
Maybe I can just talk about my United States collection.
That still covers too much. You're supposed to have a central idea, remember?
Yes.
Like communism?
How about what I learned from my United States collection?
That sounds better. Write it down.
How about
And
how
I
women
think
will
you
always
probably
let you down and
have
steal your stamps?
Carl is right. An outline, as their teacher suggested, will help Bill organize ideas in his topic.
Introduction.
Carl is wondering, what books is Bill using for his report? Bill does own a few books on stamp collecting,
Oh, God, he would.
but Carl's suggestion is good. He ought to get more material from the
Got this
library.
one, stamp collecting, and this one is Stephen King's It.
Carl's advice has been helpful. The next day, Bill begins his research in the card catalog of the library.
I didn't know you were a philatelist, Bill.
The cards help him find a number of books on stamp collecting.
My mother was a numismatist.
In high school.
The library also has magazines with current information on stamps. There is so much that Bill is going to narrow his topic down to learning American history from stamps.
Oh.
Later, at home, Bill has completed a new outline.
A zoom lens. This is good.
He's also copied it on 3x5 cards. Learning American history from stamps. His introduction is the story of the first United States stamps. His central idea is that his collection has been useful in 3 ways. Bill has become more familiar with the achievements of famous Americans. He's learned more about the histories of the states, and he has a better appreciation of American ideals. These 3 points make up the body of the report.
Nowhere in there is he talking about how he
Bill's
likes
conclusion
to
is a challenging
taste the
suggestion
glue.
to form a stamp club.
We went
Toward the end of the
Appomattox.
week, Bill rehearses again, with Carl playing the audience.
My topic is learning American history from stamps. The history of American stamps goes back to 1847, when the first stamps were issued by the United States Post Office. The first stamps honored Franklin and Washington. Well, what's the matter, Carl?
Well, you started just fine, but I don't think the whole class will be able to see the stamps. And holding the album is awkward, too.
You owe them.
Don't you have a better way to show the stamps?
Bill has an idea.
What's
I
his
could mail
idea?
everybody a letter.
I could hide in this cabinet
He'll show the
until
stamps
Monday
with his
is
projector.
over.
If I just kiss Kyle, maybe he'll know I like him.
The idea is fine. Everyone will see the stamps.
Can we both lick the
Carl will
same
operate
stamp
the
at the same
projector while
time?
Bill gives his report.
Put the one of your sister back up there.
The big day is here.
Bill, would you philatelize me?
Bill will give his report next.
Hang on, there's news out of Dallas.
Bill seems quite confident now. Remember how he started out when he first gave his report to Carl?
I like to collect stamps, and, well, I have many of them.
You suck.
Now listen
We don't need to
Bill's
cancel
introduction.
stamps. Let's just cancel
My
Bill.
topic is learning American history from stamps.
He dropped a good
The history
500
of
bucks into the
American stamps
presentation.
goes back to 1847, when the first stamps were issued by the United States
I'm sorry,
Post
what's a
Office.
Theven?
The first stamps honored Franklin and
You're
Washington.
so mean.
Since 1847, many other famous American men and events have been commemorated by stamps.
Since he's talking through his nose, I can play the harmonica through my nose.
His introduction is direct and leads
I
to
was
the body
waiting
of his
for it.
report as he follows his outline.
Maybe the old harmonica.
Of other Americans.
The last thing I learned about stamps
You may
is
not be
Kyle
familiar with
loves
this
me.
man.
What?
He's one of the American composers I learned about from my composer series of stamps.
Oh my God.
This
I
is
became
a German
interested
Nazi.
in some of these
The class is alert and attentive.
They're
They
not.
sense Bill's
No, they're
interest
not.
and excitement.
part of American history too. I found out more about their music and how it can help you appreciate our country and its people.
Bill, can you wait until the teacher's in here?
My stamps have also helped me learn more about the history of our 50 states. This stamp was issued in 1950. It commemorates the admission of California as a state in 1850. Many stamps are issued on anniversaries of important dates of history.
Bill is moving right along on his history theme. Remember his first attempt?
No. No.
I told you that I had
No.
some United States
No.
stamps.
No, please. Oh God, please.
Aren't these interesting?
No, they're not.
You know, in the stamp
Now
collecting,
Bill is
we
well prepared and
don't
confident.
like canceled
Presented
stamps.
to the
We
Union.
call it cancel.
The 100th
cancel culture.
anniversary of that day is called the centennial.
Oh my
This
God.
is the
Show me the
Minnesota
penny stamp.
centennial stamp. 1858 to 1958.
Show me a forever stamp.
Adding the centennial to my collection
A forever
helped me learn
speech.
a little more about that state.
Play Freebird.
These next two are for our newest states, Alaska and Hawaii, admitted in 1959.
Bill is moving into the last point of the body of the report.
The body of the
But I
report.
also learned, along with great men and great events in our history, there are also great ideas.
I'm
I
going to
learned
make a
some of
game
the
so I don't
ideas
have to
from
collect
another group of
stamps.
stamps. The series is sometimes called the American Credo series.
Oh my God.
On each stamp is a quotation from a famous American. These are Washington's words,
He's just got cat lover all over
and
him,
these are
doesn't he?
Lincoln's.
Yeah, really. Yeah. Guess who's not going to be the high school quarterback?
The Patriots also include Jefferson, Patrick Henry, Benjamin
He will be voted
Franklin,
most
and
likely to
Francis Scott
respond to
Key.
a letter.
Bill has almost reached his conclusion. Remember the first time he concluded his report?
I think stamp collecting is fun. I think you'll think it's fun, too. And interesting.
Oh
I
boy.
think he also, when he grew up, he played the security.
Now
officer
let's
in
listen to
Star
Bill's
Trek.
new conclusion.
I heard he was a postman.
So I learned that these men shared the ideals on which our country was founded. Learning about American history is only one way that has made my stamp collecting more useful and interesting. I hope that some of you will find it interesting enough. to
All
join
right, the
new
tornado
stamp club
drill
I'm
is over.
organizing.
We can all go back in the class.
Wow. Thank you.
Yes, Bill has done a good job.
Hey,
Thank
he's
you.
going to
His
crack the
conclusion
deep throat
offered an
case a few years
invitation to
later,
the whole
isn't he?
class.
No, 20 years from now, he's
As
going to
for
be
the
Steve
entire
Jobs.
You see how
Exactly.
choosing the right topic,
He's going to be the
limiting
postmaster
topic,
general.
researching it, outlining it, and rehearsing it have paid off for Bill?
Bill only
Wow.
got a D on his lip. He had a boner the whole time he was up there.
Oh boy.
I learned that on most stamps, if you lick the front of them, they don't stick as long as if you lick the back of them.
That's the same for the women I've dated.
True. They don't stick. They
Yeah.
don't stick.
Hmm.
No.
The fall off the envelope. That was not informative. that was like watching paint dry.
No, it wasn't. It was like watching paint stay wet.
Like you're being lied to by the paint.
You're so subtle.
Oh, goodness me. Whew. That was,
Man, I'd hate to be that guy's parents.
oh, man. Whew.
Well, we were thinking of getting them Playboys, and then we were thinking comic books, but I think stamps was the best choice.
So, if you're gonna have Playboy stamps, at least then you'd want to lick them.
Yeah, it's true. Golly.
Got a good
Where are
point.
all your Playboy stamps, Bill? Huh? Your Playboy stamps.
They're under the bed. No matter how much I lick them, they still stick together.
So, Barry, you got a thing. You want to do a thing?
Oh yeah. So somebody asked me the other day where I do my best writing for
Excuse me.
stand up, like where I'm most prolific. And for some people, like it's while driving a car or just being quiet. Or for me, I've did we lose Tom already?
Wow.
There might have been something going on in his background. Not sure.
Yeah.
I heard mewing.
There was a cat.
Yeah, I heard mewing.
Nice.
I wonder if he could rejoin this. Hey, quick, while he's not here, let's talk about him.
I don't think you'll ever say that again, Steve.
Tom, you missed the best bit I've ever done.
I know. I had to let my cat out of the room. What happened? I'm going to have to go back and watch this show? Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's hard to say. So I was just saying that I people ask me where I do my best comedy writing and like where I get my ideas. Some people it's in a car or like while you're in the shower. I actually weirdly found that I do my best writing when I'm in the dentist chair.
Mm-hmm.
And I try my jokes out on the dentist and the hygienist. So I'm trying to kind of work up an act for dentists. So I thought I'd try this out for you right now.
Okay.
Yeah. This guy is from California. The flight is terrible. You have a little tears?
Uh-huh.
This guy knows what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Can you get a little bit more vacuum over there, please?
thank you. Have you been in 7-Eleven recently? Okay, this guy knows what I'm talking about.
I know what I'm talking about.
We bought a bidet, and Yeah, you ever seen a cop with a gun? This guy was I'm so old. I'm a kid. I'm a police. I don't know. It's a fairly limited audience, opportunity, but I've been
Oh, you scored.
You get 2 moose.
dental humor. Am I right?
That was more informative than that coronation.
That guy knows what I'm talking about.
You call me Cottonmouther.
Well,
That was very funny and very creative. But as somebody who loves you, I have to.
Where'd you find them?
I have to tell you, with all love, there's something wrong with you.
Thank you, Steve. I appreciate the compliment.
Yeah.
That was funny as hell, man.
I don't even know if you need the cotton. All you have to do is just keep saying that guy knows what I'm talking about.
The whole thing should just keep on going. The more you say, the funnier it gets without saying anything.
I couldn't tell how much of what I was saying was intelligible, other than this guy knows what I'm talking about.
The most intelligible thing you said
That's what made me laugh the hardest, is because coming back to this guy knows what I'm talking about. Like, I can piece it together. So even if I don't understand what the hell you're saying, you're like, this guy knows what I'm talking. So it's like your catchphrase. It's stupid. It's perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I came up with a new joke recently.
Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's next on the
agenda? So I thought I heard fireworks the other night in my neighborhood, but it was a murder-suicide, which is good because we have a no fireworks ordinance.
Good. I like it.
It's so sad what happened to those kids. Okay, see, I was wondering if that would make it better. No, it doesn't. No. The death of a family and some murder-suicide is dark enough.
Yeah, really.
Let's lighten it up, So, yeah, that's my new joke.
On the one hand, they did die, but at least it kept them out of trouble.
Yeah. I thought it was going to be a bigger issue of fireworks in the neighborhood and having to put up signs and stuff. It was grief counselors. That's it.
Barry, are you gonna do that in your stand-up routines?
Yeah, I'll try it at my next one.
Good, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a bunch of little stupid things like that.
I think a thing to do would be to come up with a couple, maybe 3 different places where you get inspiration.
Oh,
and have like the first 2 be slightly sort of normal, and they're kind of silly. I get inspiration when I'm sleeping and just bring a little throw pillow, and or I get and then that.
Then get into that, okay?
Yeah, I think that would work.
I'll work on.
It certainly works without all that.
Yeah.
Can you bring like sound effects?
I can. I think that I was thinking about, like, should I have a suction thing, and my mind was going like all directions, but I think it works best just with keep it simple and stupid.
If they have a chair there and you can just sit back on the chair with your feet facing the audience like that,
Right.
Even something as simple as like I test all my jokes out on my dentist and then boom, and then. Wow. Just go for the jugular.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay. Hey, speaking of funny, it's stuff we haven't seen in a while. I was reminded that that Kyle and Morty have made more than one visit to Doghouse Theater.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they're due to go back though.
Yeah, I hope so. But I just want to, just in case.
Am I
Not-
the
not
only one that
hearing you.
lost audio?
I thought it was me.
Stupid.
It always has to end like that, doesn't it?
Not
Oh,
always.
what a great video! What a great video! That's
Yeah, I
just
thought so.
Kyle and Morty just doing their antics over at the Doghouse Theater.
Yeah. Well, you know, that was not the only time that they were there.
No, I know. I'm Tom.
You
It's
knew-
me, It's me, Leopold, the new chef for the Doghouse Theater.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right.
I was just jumping on to say, like, you know, there was a lot of good food shown in that video that's not served at Doghouse, so I don't want everybody to get there.
What's happening?
Lost you. I lost you.
Well, have you guys ever been here before?
No, I've never been to the,
We're on the list.
the doghouse.
Oh, you're on the list? What's his name?
Marty.
Marty and...
No, Marty with an O.
Oh, okay.
No,
Like Rick and Morty, the show?
T-Y, who?
Rick and Morty, the show?
No, it's Kyle and Morty.
Kyle von Beethoven.
There you go, that's close enough. Alright, so what are the last names? I'm not seeing a Kyle. and-
Von Beethoven.
Von
Schnitz
Von
and
Beethoven.
Okay, the tickets, what are the tickets on? Sorry.
Schnitz and Gruben.
Oh, okay.
Come on, Marty.
He sucked.
Hey,
Get funny. Be funny. Be funny.
Where's the bathroom?
Say it one more time.
Bathroom, where's the
Both
bathroom?
those doors on the right are bathrooms.
Okay.
Alright, can you even use it? No, that's not it.
He's gonna bust it on you.
I thought this was going to be a lot funnier than this.
I'm just glad you came out, man.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes I feel like, you know.
Tell jokes about pizza, about
Yeah.
pizza pies, but I became lactose intolerant. So they're all a bit too cheesy. Woo! I give up space. He wants a space
What,
for
Frito?
a birthday party.
A what?
Frito, Mr. Lee recommended.
Planet,
So good.
planet.
Yeah.
I was at a hotel last night. I was at a hotel and they didn't have enough rooms. They didn't have enough rooms for me to sleep at. But they could. But they didn't have enough rooms for me to sleep at.
Never right for your tongue first, and
Yeah.
oh, that's good.
Good
That's
crack.
real good.
Good crack, huh?
Good crack.
Good, great crack.
Great crack.
That's good crack. Fantastic.
Good packaging.
They cut my gums a little
Hey!
Cut
You
my-
suck!
It was uncomfortable.
You suck!
Who are you
You're not
yelling?
funny!
bit. Yeah.
Comedian.
Get off the stage, loser! We didn't pay money for this. Good crack, though. I like how you can move them around on the table.
I am so wasted.
Oh my God.
I'm only 14.
Yeah. Well.
Shit.
You what?
14.
You're a minor.
Did you hear about the koala bears? They're not even marsupials.
He's a miner. He works in the mine.
You suck!
Get off the stage. Bring out the girls. The girl. Where's what's her face? The one from the show.
She was awesome, right? Give me 5 on that one.
Yeah.
So I had tuna fish on Labor Day? The tuna fish isn't even a fish? It's a marsupial!
Yup, just more than
You just drinking water?
Yeah, I'm a water guy.
Oh, you pussy?
No, I got bad kidneys, so I gotta keep flushing them out, you know?
Oh, okay. You suck!
That's a lot. It's a good place. So we're doing prime rib now and lobster bisque
Nice.
Tuesdays.
Oh, is it buy one get one at the same price?
No, it's buy one but you pay twice.
Yeah, my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
it's capitalizing on the American idea of getting twice as much food, but only getting once as much, but paying twice.
that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, I think it's a new market. It's a new way of new economy. It's new finances. You know.
And you know what else is new? New old news is new.
Yay!
So we got another old news. If you're so inclined. So recline and be so inclined. There you go. There's a man who gets it.
Brought to you by the International.
It's Eyewitness News Time on WTOP with people at a desk. And remember, it's Bullets Day. Bring bullets to work, school, and church to help celebrate National Bullets Day. Decorate your bullets and show everyone you're an American.
I'm Gordon Peterson. Thousands of concerned citizens gathered at the Capitol today to peacefully protest against mandatory seatbelt laws. The group believes that it should be illegal to sit in a car any way you choose, no matter how dangerous it might be. Don't try this at home, kids. Try it while Dad is driving. Excited onlookers cheered the brave men who defied the law and common sense to stand up, or kind of sit down, for their sacred rights. In an unrelated story, President Jimmy Carter has been signed by the Washington Bullets basketball team as a point guard.
I've got the moves. My ball skills are out of sight. For Shizzle, I'm finna show out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm nothing but net, girlfriend. Sweet net. You feel me? Do you feel me?
I thought the White House was white until I heard that. That's white shit, man.
I'm Maureen Bunyan, and I threw up in my mouth a little when I heard that. Meanwhile, will he or won't he? Gordon reports.
Barney Hughes will. We weren't sure. We thought for a while he wouldn't, but he will. He really will. We tried to talk to a smart lawyer, but could only find a dumber one.
He couldn't make up his mind. He said, I probably won't. And I said, Barney, are you sure? Maybe you should. Then he nodded and said, well, I guess I will, dude.
I threw up a little in my mouth again. I should be used to dumb stuff like this by now, and I'm always surprised. I'll grab some Listerine and turn this over to Gordon. Gordon?
You're a woman, Maureen, so maybe you're just pregnant. Here's a woman whose first name is the letter C.
I don't know why it's so hard to get that a person's name can be a letter of the alphabet. I have 2 older sisters, A and B. They got teased a lot in high school, but I'm fine with it. I have many siblings. I feel sorriest for my brother Z. He moved to England and they call him Zed. You know?
My first and middle names are letters. And I'm a successful inventor of a time machine.
Here's AJ shaking hands with his future self. Speaking of the future, that's NASA's business. Let's see if a girl knows any science stuff.
Couldn't find the Listerine. I have no idea what NASA stands for because, as Gordon says, I'm a girl.
I'll take over here, Maureen. As a guy, I know that these space rockets are way cool. They go they go a million billion miles an hour, and Jupiter's a planet. It's huge. I want to be a spaceman.
Hey, we give it all we've got. What? Here's Maureen with a follow-up.
Following up, I did find the Listerine. Everything's great. Now, here's Bob with a local mystery.
Sometimes you need a telephone book if you want to use one of these. That's right, a phone. A damn phone.
So they delivered my phone book. Everything seemed normal. I leafed through it and something wasn't right at all.
Tragedy struck this average house on the corner of Yates and Framwell. Barbara Jensen opened her phone book, only to find that someone had drawn a line in it. A mysterious blue line. We traced the mystery down to this man. He wouldn't speak to us, so we went away without finding his name or job title. Damn.
Maureen, get out the Listerine. Here's a story you'll hate. Vandals broke into a local middle school and set up row after row of dominoes. They apparently been drinking. Luckily, the explosive device they had set up failed to detonate. Until this guy showed up.
Now, we have a man who looks like a groundhog. Gordon. I mean, really? He looks like a groundhog.
I know he's sitting right next to me. You do look like one.
I get that a lot.
Let's ask if he sees a shadow.
I get that a lot too.
Those are cars.
I know.
In the movie Groundhog Day, a groundhog drove a truck.
Hey, he got killed.
But he was fine.
I saw the movie. I know.
I love Bill Murray.
Okay, the NBA draft is important, but it's not very well catered, as this guy found out.
Yeah, that's extra crispy wings, half mild, half hot. Okay, wait a second, I'll ask. Hey, do we want ranch or blue cheese dip? Come on, who's buying and who's flying? Come on, people. Not you, cheapskate. I know you didn't bring any cash. All right, ranch?
This is Brent Glenner again. I mean, Glenn Brenner. I do that a lot. Damn, I threw up a little in my mouth just now. Pass the Listerine, Maureen. I'm told a crowd is gathering outside the studio demanding my resignation.
I mean, you can't really blame them, Glenn. You're kind of a train wreck.
Gotcha. Yes, you're right. Just gonna put you on out of here, then.
That's great!
Well, yeah, what a moron. You and I are a good team, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wait. Don't ever touch me again.
I guess I'll just do the weather then. Weather, now follow my eyes, is a big concept that can make many people high and some depressed. Now, this looks like a K. I guess that means killer storm. Oh, hello. It's our friend H. I knew a guy whose first name was H. There's more weather, but my marker ran dry. Well, them's the breaks. Gordon?
Thanks, Barnes. Clive Duvall is a big man in Virginia political circles. Our roving female reporter, Susan King, tells us more.
I spoke to Dr. Duvall to get a sense of what he's all about and whether he'd be a good sperm donor for my wife Michelle and me.
I'm Clive goddamn Duvall, Sugar Lips. I run this state. You want an extra towel in your sauna? You don't get one except you go through me. I'm Clive goddamn Duvall, damn it.
I'm going to call Michelle right away. This may be the guy we've been looking for. Watch this space, Maureen. We're done. No time for credits. The crowd's getting ugly. Bye.
Dude, that was the best one yet.
Was it?
Yeah, that was some really funny writing.
That was hilarious.
I haven't seen these in
And
so long.
informative.
I'm even laughing. It's just kidding me. I forgot all about them.
Some of them are like just so funny. I forgot what was making me laugh so hard on that
I
one.
don't know.
Oh yeah, it was when he's ordering the chicken wings. It's perfect. The way you made it amplify.
Okay.
I kind of
You're
like.
embarrassing him, Alex.
I kind of
I'm
like
sorry.
the explosive device.
The what?
Yeah, yeah, the dominoes. These vandals broke in.
It didn't pop. That kind of crap always strikes me.
My favorite part was when Alex started talking about which part of his was was his favorite.
Oh, I like that part too.
That cracked me up.
I like the
Yeah.
part when I talked about my favorite
Yeah.
part,
Yeah.
and then I also like how you mentioned it, and then I
Oh.
jumped in saying,
It's
"Oh, I
funny,
like that."
I didn't like how he mentioned it as much as I liked how you talked about how it was your favorite part. But I really don't like how I'm mentioning
Yeah.
that fact right now.
I think my
I think I should never have done that.
My new favorite part is what I'm going to say in about 3 minutes.
Okay.
So
Yeah, I think that may be mine too.
yeah,
Yeah, I think it is.
good. Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
No, hey, good. Hey, props with it too.
I still like the part I said.
Dude, I think we have time for a quick DP 9000.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've got a thing we can do quickly. Something new. I mean, it's not new. It's
So rating snacks, reviewing snacks.
yeah, the Mr.
Yeah.
Lee thing. Yeah, until
Yeah.
Mr. Lee gets off his ass and starts doing more of
Yeah.
it.
So for those of you at home, Mr. Lee is a feature on our show.
Mhm.
He reviews snacks,
Mhm.
and we do a Mr. Lee tribute band.
Right.
Mr. Lee tribute band.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got a snack here that first time on the show, and my buddy, this guy, is going to help.
Wow.
We're gonna be reviewing Planters dry roasted peanuts.
Alex and
Yeah.
Steve. Apparently, Tom's got some short-term memory issues.
Never seen this.
No, we've never done it before.
Didn't was
Yeah, no.
no health issues there?
No, we've never done it before.
Okay.
What type of nuts are those?
These nuts?
Yeah.
Planters dry roasted nuts, unsalted. I don't know if no one's ever seen this usually, but it's the Mr. Peanut. It's right there. You can see him on top of the thing there. Yeah. There's a lot
I
of
love
writing and
Planet
stuff.
Peanuts.
There's a huge picture of a peanut on the front there. You can see that right there between my fingers there. I don't think that's actual size.
Do you know what Mr. Peanut's real name is?
No.
Senor.
No. It's Bartholomew Richard Fitzgerald Smythe. That is Mr. Peanut's name. Because of his British heritage.
Wow. That was very informative.
Is that why he has a cane? Because he's British?
Perhaps. And a monocle.
And a
You know,
top
they
hat and
always-
a monocle.
British are notorious to have one bad eye.
Okay, so
Did you know that the character of Colonel Clink was loosely based on Mr. Peanut? On Hogan's Heroes?
How loose?
I'm not big into sandwich shows.
All right.
I got it.
What kind of peanut in particular? Is it?
This is the dry roasted.
All right, let's get on with it. Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys suck.
All right. Are you ready to eat some of these? Come on. But what? Okay, I'm.
You just showed them the peanuts and went into anaphylactic shock.
That's got to be like the first time in history.
It's amazing.
He's dead. You watch that.
a second-hand puppet, if you know what I'm saying. Oh well. Guess those nuts killed him. Oh well. Who saw that coming? I don't even know if there's a DP 9000 thing you can even do with that. I mean, someone dies before, you know.
Kind of like the ultimate review.
Yeah.
He's going.
Okay.
Love the pennies on the eyes.
Did you really? Well, anyway. Whew. How's your week coming up?
It's probably gonna start tomorrow.
Oh. No way to stop
Trudgingly.
that from happening.
Your week starts tomorrow?
Yeah. Well, Monday
Weird.
through Sunday.
Yeah.
All right.
My week should be a high point of anxiety followed by more anxiety.
How was your show? How was your Pink Floyd show?
It was canceled.
Oh man.
Was canceled because
The Sharks.
there was a 50% chance of thunderstorms, and since it was on a barrier island, I guess they can't take any chance. Now, do you happen to know what a 50% chance of rain really means?
Yeah, it's 50. You know, it's like a checkerboard. There's, you know, these squares will get rain, and these squares won't get rain.
At least 50% of the area in question will have precipitation.
Yeah.
Huh.
I thought it was like half raindrops. The rain.
A lot of people don't
something
know.
like that.
No, a lot of people don't.
Better late than never.
Than never. Sometimes it's better never. But hey, if only we knew how to do oral reports.
Today I was late.
Just call me Tex.
I will. And what do you got going on, Barry? You got a thing?
Oh, yeah, I won't be here next week. We're doing a little road trip.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Have fun.
Yeah,
It's
well,
not fun. It's a sad road trip.
Yeah, it's like a memorial thing.
Memorial, and it's to
So
Nebraska.
8 hour drive. 8 hours driving on Friday. 4
Show
hours
us on the
driving-
map again, real quick.
Yeah, it's. Oh, where's my stick? There.
You
That's
have a
right.
stick?
That's right here.
Okay.
You see that?
I see.
We're going from here to here.
Okay.
Drive around there a little bit and then drive back.
All right.
And we'll stay there for quite a while. And then eventually we'll stay there some more.
Okay, great.
So that's about it.
Well,
Thank you.
we'll certainly miss you, Barry.
Yeah, thank
We
you.
will.
Yeah,
We
dude.
will. But anyway,
What are you doing, Tom?
the usual thing, you know, the same old thing, thing that I do, you know, that, pretty much. So, adios, guys. It's been fun. It was good to see you guys again. as
Auf
always.
Wiedersehen, baby.
Auf Wiedersehen, as they say in Portugal somewhere.
See you later.
Oh, get out of this.